of every game ever is just like make the enemies bullet sponges, but you yourself take so much more, like you take so much more of a beating. I feel like
Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Krysten The Kidd. We're here. I'm at my job currently, but we're not gonna talk about that. This is an overdue video. I guess I was saving it for a while, but I want to talk about this. The game, Gotham Knights. I like to call it the experience for a reason, because experiencing this game and then the reviews that was given on it was kind of a skeptical thing for me. I'm not considering myself a Batman fan, but I am a fan of the Arkham games and how well those were done, and I figure, like, since I did the Arkham games on the channel, might as well give Gotham Knights a try, right? Knowing WB did this game, only reason why this game is bad, as I like to consider it, is because of one single part in that game, and that's because of Man-Bat. Introducing Man-Bat late in the story was kind of a, how I want to say, a bad ploy on their end, because for them to know Kirk Langstrom literally created, well, is the Man-Bat, let's be general. I don't know in this universe that Kirk Langstrom himself became Man-Bat and things of that nature. Like, I'll have to go back to the story to actually hear them explain that part, because apparently in this universe, Kirk Langstrom is dead, and he's supposed to be, you know, obviously the Man-Bat. But with Batman being dead, and then, you know, the Gotham Knights being Nightwing, Robin, Red Hood, and Batgirl, of course, the team, you know, the Bat family, as we like to say, since they're supposed to be taking over Gotham at this point, with the Man-Bat situation, you know, being presented later in the game because of the League of Assassins and their experimentations and things of that nature. I always knew the League was crazy, but this Man-Bat bit is just not even gonna lie to you, got my head a little bit spinning. Only reason why I feel like this with this game, why I feel like it's bad, because how is it you introduce something so vile late in the game, but then two, the power scale in the game is kind of garbage. When I took it on my buddy, King Kman, as everybody knows, I was level 28, 29, trying to, you know, pretty much take on an objective and complete it, because I'm getting to my wits end and want to complete this game. I don't know if I will ever complete it. Honestly, I might come back to it. I'm just taking a good, necessary, needed break as of right by now after this part. The Man-Bat part beat me mentally and physically. And what I mean physically, my hands can already speak for themselves. But to get into how I want to say the logistics of why I feel like this part was badly done. Power scaling. I get that a lot of companies or game studios or game developers are trying to model difficulty after like games like Elden Ring or Souls games in general. Souls games are meant to be hard because of the way the producers and FromSoft games are just made. Don't incorporate this into your own game model, WB. It doesn't make the game enjoyable, for one. Two, I get having a co-op partner supposed to make the game a lot more challenging, but so far I haven't really felt that challenge until I got until, you know, we got to the later stages of the main story of the game, and the game started, like, you know, giving us, you know, hands in a way. Shit, a lot of the I won't say side mission bosses like Harley Quinn, Mr. Freeze, and Clayface. Well, 2 out of those 3 boss fights. Well, how many boss fights was it? It was like 2 boss fights for Clayface and then 2 boss fights for Mr. Freeze. Besides the point, anyways, kind of going off my own tangent here. But to really explain it, the Harley Quinn segments actually felt a lot easier than the damn Man-Bat. Even Clayface, it wasn't that challenging. It's just, you know, all about ranged attacks. Mr. Freeze, yeah, that pissed me off too, but got in my bag a little bit and made that man pay for his crimes. You know, still to this day, F that man, because I don't know why he decided to go that hard in the paint. But besides the point, I get how games are trying to add on difficulty to a player's experience, but in doing so, it kind of ruins player experience, especially with a game like this, where it's already getting bad reviews for how the gameplay is and how they're doing the characters, for one. It's because of the universe they're throwing them into. It's like you're creating a new universe, without any acknowledgement of what's going on in the Arkham universe, you know? And I think more people are more overexcited to see the Suicide Squad game, which I'll speak my piece on that when it comes out. But for right by now, yes, this game is bad. I recommend playing it with a friend. For right by now, my own buddy, he's trying to get me to play it again. I'm like, you know what, I'll touch this, you know, piece later on in time, don't know when. But as right by now, I am unsatisfied until I beat this Man-Bat bit, because I feel like this Man-Bat part was stupid. I still feel like that to this day. Power scaling. How am I a level 28, 29 individual, and it literally says in the mission thing, you have to be this recommended level to take on this specific part in the game, right? Why is it when I decide to go against this Man-Bat, why is he level 30 and above and giving me nothing but struggles, and then and then you all decide to summon League of Assassins type characters, which are already difficult enough to fight by themselves, and make the fight increasingly harder? That doesn't make sense to me. But again, game developers, the way they develop their games, the way they segment out parts, is just, they could have did better with this. So right about now, the Man-Bat bit, fuck it. I will come back later on, just don't know when. But yeah, if anybody want any update news on Gotham Knights, it's a bad game. But if you want to play it, I recommend playing it with a friend for the best experience, honestly. Playing it by yourself, you might just have a bad time, as I like to say. But this is just gonna be my last video for 2022 until we get back into, like, you know, our usual drive. I'm trying to finish up certain walkthroughs come next year, but it's probably not gonna happen. I know Callisto, I'm probably gonna, like, you know, pretty much fully play and upload, not this next month, but probably March, April-ish. Stray and Little Nightmares, I'm gonna try to finish up this week coming up before the, you know, year is over. I'm gonna hope for it, knowing how my work schedule is right by now. But with that being the case, you know, bear with me, don't expect too much. It's just my plans. But yeah, until then, this is me, Krysten The Kidd, saying goodbye for the time being, and peace and shouts to the streets as always. Catch you guys in the streets. Peace!